An Archaeology of Holes by Stacy Hardy. I joined with a new feminist group who believes that all women are linked by holes, on the outside as well as on the inside. I don't understand the theory exactly, it's very complicated, combining quantum physics and speculative philosophy with feminist theory. A lot of it is based around new discoveries related to dark matter and black holes. The idea of the black hole as a process, as a progression that appears differently or not at all from various perspectives. A lacuna, then, that allows for the space for change and indeterminacy. Despite my inability to comprehend the specifics, I get the main thrust of what they're saying almost instinctually. It's like I can feel it, a sucking in my stomach, not a queasiness so much as a churning, a new opening. I like that the group is practical about it, advocating that new recruits start with something simple. The members suggest digging a hole, that the elementary process of excavation might lead to a deeper understanding. I buy a small spade from the gardening shop. I choose a spot at the back of the garden and dig close to the fence. Winter has come early this year, and already the grass is a kind of thin, angry yellow. I pull it up and set to work on the black earth. At first, I dig at night so as to keep my hole secret. In the dark, the garden seems bigger. There's a sound of cricket, and then there's a familiar smell of the soil, dark and fertile. I soon discover that my clandestine efforts are unnecessary. Nobody blinks twice at a woman digging a hole. It's the most natural thing. They imagine flowers and vegetables, fertility and gardens and bloomings. I work on my hole daily. I'm not so much interested in depth as in circumference. I want the walls of my hole to be smooth and resilient. Often I drop the spade and return with a spoon to work on the detail. I work carefully, trying not to disturb the hole. I kneel above it and it opens. I'm afraid of how big it's getting. Half the time now, my time now is consumed by maintenance. Hole has so many enemies. I watch the weather closely, every pattern, every warning. Rain forms and drops. The soil is sodden and slippery. Night the wind blows. I fear avalanches. Sometimes I hear things, seeds splitting, a beetle, the steady slide of an earthworm. Often I get out of bed and slip outside. The grass is cold and dead beneath my feet. My hole is waiting. It quivers unsteady in the moonlight. As I go deeper, things become precarious. My spade is a weapon, blade that reflects the sunlight. Every shovel of sand is weighed with imminent collapse. The sand keeps opening up like little graves beneath my feet. I realize that I myself have become the enemy. There is dirt in my shoes, on my shirt, and beneath my fingernails. I go to the kitchen and scrub my hand under the faucet. I stop digging. I ban myself from the garden. Confined to the house, I watch the hole from my window. Not the hole itself, but the mound of dirt that has grown up around it. At night, I wrap a cardigan around me. I push my hands deep in the pocket. One has a small hole at the bottom, something easily fixed with stitches or darning. Hold up for days. I start to realize that there are holes everywhere. A dustbin bag is a black hole ringed on all sides by plastic. The wall socket is three holes that appear empty but are filled with electricity. The peephole in the door opens and closes, a kind of gaping sphincter or a startled mouth. The air vent in the bathroom is a glory hole. When I bring my ear close, I hear whispers. I become obsessed with the drain hole in the sink in the kitchen. I fetch the pliers and remove the metal filter. Its walls are slippery, deceptive. I force myself to continue, push my fingers deeper. I imagine my drain hole linked, connected by pipes to a complicated drainage network that extends to its eternity, the forces and drains connected for millions of miles. Thank you. And thank you to Big Elder and John Madeira Yeah, thank you.